Getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Here's Durant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The drive by James. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Dion Waiters checked in for Ibaka. And it's Foy in for Anthony Morrow. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Amon Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. For Oklahoma City, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Well, talking about the strength of LeBron now, we saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high-flying, but just as potent and as effective.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Waiters. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Randy Foy.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Westbrook dishes to Morrow. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Shumpert. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Irving against Westbrook. To the middle. Outside for Durant. 6 to shoot. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Puts one up from 19. Can't hit. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Irving against Westbrook. Durant attacking. Morrow kicks to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. Shumpert with it. Westbrook picks him up. And with that, the Thunder lead is got down to 11 on the bucket from LeBron. James has got 4 points now in the quarter. Westbrook with it. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Durant. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Thunder with some changes. Singler, he's checked in for Durant. Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for James. Jefferson comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. That's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dellavedova, the pass to Frye. Here's Thompson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Passes to Payne. Got it off in time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Thunder lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And the final period of play just about to start. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Frye, good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some...
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Can't hit the short runner. The Thunder leading by 9. From deep, Morrow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jefferson kicks to Shumpert. Stolen by Durant. Morrow dishes to Durant. And Morrow has it in the corner. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. James comes in for Richard Jefferson. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The Thunder leading by 8. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Westbrook. The shot no good. Good D by Irving.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Smith drives in. The kick out to LeBron. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Welcome fans to the FIBA World Tournament.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Irving missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Westbrook passes to Durant. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here's Westbrook. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
They get a hand on it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kanter. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Channing Frye. Westbrook with the steal.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him. But, Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Durant. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
2 shots in the lineup coming.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And Durant subbed in for Kyle Zingler. They retain possession. Smith wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Ibaka. And here's Morrow outside. No good. So no problem for